welcome to the 7SUMMITS 2025 route briefing. This being the beautiful town of Somerset East, and we just want to say thank you so much to the local municipality, to the local community, to our sponsors, to the local riders that have helped us, and then obviously to you guys, the participants as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. It's going to be an epic weekend of fun and enduro, laughter, and great stories to tell. So for those of you that will be camping, for the purpose of this video, in anything that I'm mentioning, you can follow the hand cursor like this, where I'm showing towards these trees at the moment. So for those of you that are camping, this will be your camping area, and obviously the golf course all around you. Here is the little local club, the golf club, where everything will be happening, from food to briefings to music to vibes to a nice bar, braaiing, etc., etc. Just going to be an awesome time over here. So guys, day one is the long day, or the longer day of the two, and we've done so purposefully so that you can go home earlier on Sunday. So Sunday will be the short day, and Saturday will be the long day. Weather permitting, we hope that's going to be exactly the way it works out. Currently the weather is looking great. It's looking very hot on Friday, and it seems to be close to the 30s on Saturday, currently with no rain, and there seems to be a bit of a shower on Sunday sometime during the day. That might even all blow away as we go. So the heat of Thursday might push up onto the weekend. So you just have to make sure that you are hydrated well, and that you have everything in your pack and with you that you need in case of extreme types of weather. So the starting order will be the current Triple Crown contenders will start first. Then we can allow those that have finished a Triple Crown before, and then all hard starters, and then intermediate, and after that will be the Weekend Warrior route riders. Guys, I want to just suggest that the intermediate and Weekend Warriors, you guys maybe hang for 20 minutes to 30 minutes after the first guys have left, or the hard guys have left, because there's a definite bottleneck coming up, which you guys have to go into as well. And it's kind of no point for you hanging around in the back for half an hour. You might as well just start a little bit later. And trust me, you've got enough time to finish the day, so you guys do not have to stress about that. The longer day for everyone is obviously the hard, which will be around about 65 kilometers on your GPS, although it'll be closer to 70 kilometers in real time. And the intermediate in the 40s, and the Weekend Warriors about 28 kilometers on day one. So everyone will start together. For the purpose of this video, you'll see that the lines are different colors. When there's like a joint line with a whole bunch of colors, that's everyone riding together. When you see a yellow line, that's Weekend Warrior. When you see a blue line, that will be the intermediate riders. And when you see a red line, like up top here, that's all hard riders. And we're not sure about the lines. They all look like they're interlocked. They are, and that means everyone does those tracks together. All right, so everyone's going to start together. As I said, I suggest you put your GPS on 80 meters. There are some lines that will be fairly close. If you miss something like turning left here instead of right, you're going to end up on the wrong track. And GPS is something you always have to be navigating quite a bit and quite often. Often the guy in front of you, you just want to follow him. He might make a mistake, and you follow him onto the mistake line. All right, so everyone will start. You'll pass this beautiful little dam here, go through the first little riverbed section just to get some blood flowing. You'll come out of the woody section, and then eventually onto a dirt road. Guys, at all times, dirt roads are treated like public roads. These are public roads. You always stay on the left-hand side. You never cut corners, and you adhere to a slower speed and make sure that it's safe for you and everyone else around you. The first climb for the day is a place called Leopard's Kloof. Intermediate and the hard guys will both be going up onto it. As you see the yellow line, which is the Weekend Warriors, they will be missing this. Guys, this is going to be quite a bottleneck here already, so just relax. It's not the end of the world. It's good to separate the boys from the men, and that's kind of what this thing will start doing. After that, the Weekend Warriors and yourselves will all link up together again, some standard enduro terrain, do a couple of rocky things. Then everyone's going to go to the switchbacks. Now, the intermediate's never been up here, so we're only taking you about 20% up the way, maybe not even. If we look at in total, yeah, it's probably about 20% up the way. So again, probably some bottlenecks here, some big step-ups and switchbacky type of things. To start off with that, please note, intermediate guys, that your line turns to the right. All right, you'll go into a forestry section, beautiful section, and down a new thing called Lose Loo. For the hard guys, you guys will be going up the Somerset Switch. You guys have been up there before. We came down it last year, so you've never ridden up it unless you've done a Fundero with us before. We did it as a challenge in one of the Funderos. Guys, please note, if it's wet, it's going to be a challenge in some of the areas. There are some off-camber areas where there's only basically space for your wheel, and then it's a drop to the left. All right, so be very careful. Try your best not to spin those things flat. If those little sections start breaking away, it's going to be an issue, and you're going to have to get out ropes and pick up bikes and carry them through. So yeah, just be aware of that at all times, that there are some off-camber sections that could be a little bit dangerous as well. Everyone will then climb this 3.5 kilometer climb, being the hard guys, to the top. Yeah, you'll get to a little gate here, you'll be relieved, you can get a snack out, drink some of your hydration. And on the point of hydration, guys, exceptionally important, it's going to be hot. All right, so you guys have to have sufficient hydration on you at all times, and a snack and whatever you need to stop yourself from cramping. Very, very important. All right, so after that, on top of the Bosberg Ridge, it's going to be a fairly fast section, taking all the way to the Black Rock. Yeah, you'll find your first spot where you can get some hydration in terms of cooling off in some pools. There's some streams over here. Make use of them. After that, you'll come down one of the farmers called Greg, down his section, and we just call this the mountain pass at this stage. It's beautiful. It's fairly fast, but it's going to be a nice ride. And watch out, guys. There are a couple of trees hanging loose and low. So if you're racing fast, just be careful that you guys don't knock your heads against any of those things. Afterwards, we went up this hill last year, fence hill, coming down it, and then into some standard enduro terrain for the hard guys. One or two little climbs that aren't that significant, but still climbs. Then your first thing off this side of the mountain again will be a thing called slip and slide. Slip and slide is a bit of a tricky section up here. Guys, this is very, very steep coming down here. That's why it's called slip and slide. It was challenging for us on the loose rock coming down here. But having said that, once 5 or 10 bikes have gone through, it might create an easy line. It might create a worse line, we don't know, but it's going to be fun nonetheless. When you guys reach, for everybody, when you reach the areas closer to the local community, guys, please don't interact with the guys. Be polite, greet them and wave, etc. Don't get too involved. And also, for some reason, if they decide to take off markers and so on, although you don't need markers because GPS is king. So if anywhere you're not sure, you follow your GPS at all times. That is the final go-to. But some areas where I have markers just to help you into some of the tricky areas. You'll then go up to Bokkloof. Once again, tricky section. This is going to be quite hard work for some guys getting out of this sort of switchbacky, sandy sections. Definitely going to get off your bike and push here and there for some of the guys that are not the front runners, so to speak. After that, the hard guys will then meet up with the weekend warriors as well as the intermediate guys and do some standard enduro terrain, do 1 or 2 climbs, some windy sections, and then back onto the dirt road, which you have to be going slow, guys, to refuel. This will all be under 40 kilometers, so you've got ample fuel in your tank to be able to do this. Guys, you can refuel here, have a hot dog, have a snack, or whatever we have there for you. Hydrate as well. Very important, and we want to thank the guys from Nutritech, and yeah, for hydrating the guys. So make sure you get your hydration into your pack on that side. After that, make sure that you follow your correct lines after refuel on both days. We'll have some signboards up, but make sure that on day 1 you follow the line that takes you past this dam again. Okay, so everyone will get onto the same track, all the different loops. You'll do a whole massive like mountain pass section, but it's all single track. It's really beautiful riding. Last year we had a section up here that was so muddy and the guys really struggled in the rain to get up there, even the hard guys. After that, coming down the mountain, the blue and the red lines over here, you'll go to a place called Inyala Kloof, brand new kloof that we've opened. No one's ever ridden there before. It's going to be a lot of fun, although the weekend warriors will pass that. And then the weekend warriors will eventually split and go back home, and they'll finish there, I think, 28 kilometers for the day. The intermediate and the hard guys will hook a right, and you guys will first of all go do a section called tumbles. You guys might have seen that little video I made, that riverbed tumbles. It's called tumbles because I tumbled there, and also because it reminds me of those little chocolates, those tumble chocolates. After that, you're going to go underneath this bridge. Guys, there's a netting over here. It's like a fence netting. You have to go through the net and hook an immediate right and go through the water. We are not sure how deep this water is going to be, so make sure, walk it, do whatever you have to do to make sure that you and your bike is safe. There are going to be a couple river crossings, a couple tricky sections, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Right here, there's a thing called Loose Goose. You guys might have seen the video of that as well. It's a very, very steep climb. Look how steep it is. Okay, but it's loose shale. So, obviously, as you can see, you can just bypass it. You guys can bypass it or go up. To me, it makes no difference. It's if you want to claim your hard medal or not. And then coming to another section called Loop Tube. My tube felt like it was spinning in loop in my wheel when I was here, but that wasn't the case. It was very wet, and obviously they're deep pools here as well, guys. Small pools, but they're deep. So make sure that you choose your lines correctly over here. After that, some faster stuff again. 1 or 2 more river crossings, which you can see over here. Beautiful riding once again. You'll go through a little culvert underneath the road, hook up with the Weekend Warrior loop, and go all the way to the end, and that will be the end of day 1. Guys, be safe and have fun, and we'll put up the day 2 loop soon.